Hello students, welcome back to new Interchange, and we're in the intro book and we're on unit 7 still. We're still on page 41 and we're on listening skills. And so this is a very short lesson, very easy lesson for you, but look, you see 4 pictures. There's 4 different places. What are they? Looks like some houses. 2 of them are the outside of the house, 2 pictures of the outside of the house, and 2 pictures of the inside of the house. And I'm going to read you 4 descriptions. And as I read, you write 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? And so I'm going to read. Pay attention to how I describe the picture. Listen to me and look at the picture. And then write, which one of these pictures am I talking about? Okay? So, stop. I live in a small apartment. I have a living room and a bedroom in one room. I have a small kitchen and a small bathroom. It's small, but it's enough for me. Which picture am I talking about? Next, my house is on a lake. I have a patio over the lake where I can sit and watch the sunrise and sunset. My house has a living room, a kitchen, and dining room together, and a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Which house and which picture am I talking about? Next, I live in an old 2-story house. I have a small front yard, but behind my house is a forest with many trees. Look at the picture. Which house am I talking about? Next, I live in an apartment in the city. My living room is huge. What I like most about the house, it looks over the lake of the city of Seattle, Washington. Big apartment, a huge living room, looks out over the lake. What picture am I talking about? Okay, I'll read these one more time, and you pay attention. Which picture am I talking about? Look at the picture and listen to how I describe it. I live in a small apartment. I have a living room and a bedroom in one room. I have a small kitchen and a small bathroom. It's a bit small, but it's enough for me. Okay, which picture am I talking about? Next, my house is on a lake. I have a patio over the lake where I can sit and watch the sunrise and sunset. My house has a living room, a kitchen, and dining room together, a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Which house am I talking about? Next, I live in an old 2-story home. I have a small front yard, but behind my house is a forest with many trees. Which picture am I talking about? Next, I live in a big apartment in the city. My living room is huge. What I like the most is my house looks out over the lake in the city of Seattle, Washington. Which picture am I talking about? Okay, if you look at the picture, the first picture has a huge living room, all right? And so, a huge living room. And so that would be the 4th description, number 4 that I gave you. Look at the next picture. What is it? It's a 2-story house with a small yard, and look at the trees, maybe a forest behind the house. That would be description number 3 that I gave you. Look at the third picture. Looks like a small house. Well, description number 1 says, I live in a small apartment. And so picture number 3 is description number 1. And picture number 4 is description number 2 that I gave you. My house is on a lake. I have a patio over the lake. That's exactly what you see. This house is on a lake. It's over the water, and there's a patio. The part that goes over the water where you sit, that area is called a patio. All right, well, that is your listening lesson for today. And so take a break, and in our next lesson, we will look at word power, which is vocabulary, and we'll learn about different kinds of furniture inside a house and an apartment. All right, so good. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.